My thing just suddenly decided to stop recording, but another reason why I was really interested in this project is because there was an element of melodramaticness to the project, the way that Bram Stoker's Dracula in the 90s kind of looked. I mean, that's one of my favourite films, so this is why I keep kind of referring to some of the characters from that film in the hope that I see them. Now, we've already seen vampire-like creatures, but there may or may not be an actual link towards those characters from Dracula. You know what? I think I'll try and make more sense after I've seen all of this. I think there's about well, we're just about to hit the halfway point. So another 25 minutes of jumps. Yay!
Can I offer you some tea?
No.
No thanks.
It's not
fortune reader.
What time is it?
Spiritualist.
If you like.
Rapping on the table, voices from the great beyond.
Not precisely. You're a skeptic.
Not about everything. Last night, for example.
And you want an explanation?
I think I should see Sir Malcolm.
I can speak for him. Do you believe there is a demi-monde, Mr. Chandler? A half-world between what we know and what we fear. A place in the shadows, rarely seen but deeply felt. Do you believe that?
Yes.
That's what we were last night. Where some unfortunate souls are cursed to live always. If you believe in curses, that is. Are you a wise man, Mr. Chandler?
Not especially.
A wise man would walk away from this house and make a concerted effort to forget everything that occurred last night. He would not look back.
That sounds like a warning.
It's an invitation. Should you be so unwise as to entertain the idea, we have continued use of a man of your skills. Your kind of man.
And what kind is that?
One of great violence and hidden depths. You play your role well, Mr. Chandler, but this is not who you are.
Tell me what this is all about.
Sir Malcolm's daughter was taken by a creature such as the one we killed. We didn't suspect there was another. There's much we don't know and must discover.
And what's your part in all this?
My part is my own.
I've been a hired gun before. Doesn't suit me. There's no exaltation in killing for gold.
A wise man after all. Symphony has your money at the door. He'll show you out. I hope you enjoy your life as an actor. It seems to be what you're suited for. But if you find yourself in that demi-monde we spoke of, and seek to escape it, you know my address.
And what do you seek to escape?
Perhaps the same thing you do. We all have our curses, don't we? Good day, Mr. Chandler.
Miss Eyes.
Before you go, one last task, if you'll indulge me. Pick a card.
Please don't be.
No, not like that. Not impulsively, not without thought. Let them work on you. Look into my eyes. Believe.
Please don't be deaf. Don't show us. Oh. That's even worse than death. I need to
Is
research
he
that.
tempted?
Intrigued, I would say.
Then he'll be back.
He's intending to leave town.
He won't. We won't let him. I'll require you in an hour. We have an appointment.
Where are we going?
The abortion clinic.
Amongst dead things.
Close enough. That's an ugly kid. Oh, nice. Which kind of begs the question, are we going to see Jack in this series? Or is he just going to be a side character like Al Capone was in
Sir,
Empire things?
Sir Malcolm Murray is outside.
The Malcolm Murray? Oh. I'm extravagantly pleased. Do show him in. And stand up straight, Felix. You look like an orangutan.
A what? Okay, so I'm
Mr.
assuming...
Lyle.
Sir Malcolm. Oh, it is you. The photograph in your book does you no justice, but do they ever? Say you will inscribe it for me. Say you will, your book, I mean, and something deeply personal.
It will be a pleasure.
I want to rim you.
Could I be more charmed?
Yes.
No, I could not. And what brings you to the humble confines of the Department of Egyptian and Assyrian Antiquities? Really, it's only Egyptian. We don't quite approve the Assyrians, do we? Sit down.
What are these?
I just had a
Oh,
thought.
carrion beetles. We employ them when the usual solvents are deemed too abrasive. They eat the flesh, don't you know? Sorry, my dear, it's a bit ghoulish to the layperson.
Very exotic. Where do they come from?
Actually, Waveney in Suffolk.
Not exotic at all.
Mr. Lyle, I hope you could assist me. I have a bit of hieroglyphics in need of translating.
Suffolk is not exotic. It's like Swansea, but with northerners. Some of
That's
them.
from a scroll. What are they?
They're from a tattoo on a corpse.
Oh, that's outre. What have you got for me then? Late hieratic script, 18th dynasty, perhaps earlier, standard funeral text. Conjoined in this fashion, they translate roughly to an idea meaning blood cure or blood transformation. Although there's a theory, it's something more along the lines of a malediction, a blood curse. Trust me, those Egyptians were a bit madcap when it came to specifics. It's all very metaphoric.
It looked like a vampire, but it could actually be a mummy. Or could it be something else?
Are there more of these?
Yes.
Much more.
I should like to see them. But not here. The British Museum is no place for actual scholarship, after all. Perish the thought. And before I engage in professional matters, I feel it is vital to engage in social congress. Get to know the sort of people one is working with, you understand? My wife and I entertain on occasion.
Swingers!
To be sure, she's absurdly rich.
Definitely swingers.
My little fate. Friday next, perhaps you decide to join us.
He's got a small dick.
Some urgency.
Good heavens, Malcolm. There hasn't been anything urgent about the Egyptians for 2,000 years. And I'm dreadfully busy. Now, you understand? Ever so many papyri to translate. Isn't that a delicious word? Papyri. Sounds like something eaten by little Persian boys, doesn't it? So, I shall see you Friday next.
As you say.
It's resolved. Bring the rest of the photographs with you and we'll take a peek. Entre nous, don't you know? Such an infinite pleasure meeting you both.
Our pleasure, Mr. Knight.
Good day, good day. I do assume you know the source of the writing.
No.
It's from the Egyptian Book of the Dead.
I nodded my head like I knew, but to be honest with you, I thought it was more of an Evil Dead reference. I wonder what the name of that book is. Research. I love that blood splatter on the wall. It kind of looks like someone sneezed against it. It's like, achoo, and all this blood came out.
Think they've suffered much. Bloody right they did. And that little girl too. She was expecting another, you know. Don't say it. They're starting to show her, picking out names. She was.
Is it the Ripper come back?
Who else but old Jack?
Damn him that did it. Right to hell.
his back. And my memory, if my memory serves me correctly, he only had like, he only killed 7 times in a matter of weeks. I think it was weeks. Or maybe it was between a 2-3 month period, I can't remember. This is me trying to remember Whitechapel. Oh, it's this guy again.
A delivery for you from Sir Malcolm Murray.
Please don't be a jump. Please don't be a jump. Because I really would like to see what this is. Oh. What does it say? Read it. I can't read scribble. No, dinner. I can read dinner. There you go. I really like the direction and the looks of some of the actors, the lesser known actors in this. The best thing about being older as an actor is that your face gives away so much more than it would do
You're the explorer.
as a younger actor.
Modest discoveries. There's a merry mountain in the eastern regions of the Belgian Congo, if you're ever in the vicinity. Not the tallest mountain, to be sure, but the smallest either. I spent most of my life in Africa, beholding wonders.
I was surprised to get your note. You seem a man who holds his secrets fast. I wasn't going to come.
But you couldn't resist. When you see a river, you must follow it to its source, no matter the perils, no matter those comrades that fall along the way. You must know how things work. You must unlock. You were dissatisfied always.
Are you dissatisfied?
I'm seeking.
What?
Perhaps the same as you.
I seek the truth.
Ah, you're a very young man. I've long since learned that truth is mutable.
Perhaps we've used
Do we?
I would never chart a river or scale a peak to take its measure or plant a flag. There's no point. It's solipsistic self-aggrandizement. So too those scientists who study the planets seeking astronomical enlightenment for its own sake. The botanist studying the variegation of an Amazonian fern. The zoologist caught up in the endless fascination of an adder's coils. And for what? Knowledge for itself alone. The elation of discovery. Plant your flag on the truth. There is only one worthy goal for scientific exploration. Piercing the tissue separates life from death. Everything else, from the deep bottom of the sea to the top of the highest mountain on the farthest planet, is insignificant. Life and death, Sir Malcolm. The flicker that separates one from the other, fast as a bat's wing, more beautiful than any sonnet. That is my river. That is my mountain. There I will plant my flag.
You have the soul of a poet, sir.
And the bank account to match.
Why did that joke take me so long to reckon that to? Wow, I'm so slow
The body you
tonight.
wrote was not strictly speaking human.
No.
Did you kill it?
Yes.
Ah, then what?
At least one.
And what is your goal?
To find a cure for the most rare disease. Hence I'm in a position to offer you employment. You seem to be a free thinker who might imagine a world less constrained by what we think we know of as truth.
That sounds
You mean
familiar.
supernatural?
I mean that place where science and superstition walk hand in hand. An anatomist of your skill would be invaluable to my work. You'll be well paid.
I've no interest in joining an amateur occultist society.
Forming one. It is not a game for me.
Then stop playing as if it were.
I'm trying to rescue my daughter. To save her, I would murder the world. Join me, Doctor. With me you will behold terrible wonders.
And how much of the world will we have to murder?
Do you care?
I've only one other question. Why me?
Because you were unafraid to pull back the skin and look beneath.
I want to shut myself. We've still not. There's 12 minutes to play, and we've still not seen Billy Piper. So I'm assuming whoever this vampire person is might be the Billy Piper character and his daughter. This is just my speculation. He feels that. By the way, because it's television, I'm betting there is about 10 minutes to play, with 30 seconds allowed for credits. There's something in itself that's truly unsettling about Victorian London. In that shot, oh no, oh good, I'm glad they didn't do that actually. He's doing this too much. There's got to be a jump coming. The pull away jump. You're not going to do it? This is good camera work, by the way. Really, you're not going to do this? No, don't. Nice. Very nice. Perfectly executed.
It was her.
Was it an appeal?
Absolutely perfect.
I don't know. At first, there was such need in her eyes. And then something monstrous.
My true friend would do you no harm. Our nature doesn't change, only your circumstance.
You don't know.
Don't tell me. Was I not responsible? But for my transgression, would any of this have occurred?
We cannot unmake the past. We shall live with our guilt, you and I. And all this time, she came to me. I will find her.
When I said Lucy, I meant Mina. Lucy was a friend of Mina.
There was another thought when she was so very close to me, a strange working of memory. I thought of a particular lion hunt many years ago. In moving through the tall grass, getting a glimpse of the prey, the shoulders mostly, the mane. You prepare your rifle, you're very quiet. And then there's a moment. The wind changes. The grass stops swaying. The lion turns. Looks at you. Don't you realize you are no longer the hunter, you are the prey?
I need to know who's writing this, because I'm getting flashbacks from Dog Soldiers. There's a scene towards the beginning when there's a story being told. Wait, he's just coming back from that now? Walker Shane, he said pussy. Or arse. Whatever his sexual preference. What is it? Spiders. What is that reference? I don't think it's vampires. Sweaty palms.